Live, Joe, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon or evening now as the hour for Manhattan is approaching. And welcome to 1055 Ocean Avenue at the home of Esther and Joey Jerome. Oh, wow, what a beautiful home and what a beautiful day we've had thus far here at the first annual SY Open, not to be confused with US Open tomorrow, which I will be at.
We get it, Joe. Okay, cool.
The matchups now, we've made it through 4. Technically, one's going on somewhere else.
Yeah,
so
there's a
the
lot
last-
going on. Let's just say the high school's over with. We missed that. They told us to start at 4. The high school went on at 2:30. We then stayed
4 minutes.
for, what was the first one that we captured?
We got the
family.
family.
So that was 2 out of the 5. Third was woman that we got. Now is men's, which is number 4. It's going on while the under 25.
Under 30.
Under 30 or under 25
Under
because
tw-
it says 25 but it's under 30. We're not sure.
We're not sure.
But that's going on right now. We know Elliot Haddad and Murray Mizrahi are playing in the finals. Not sure who they are playing.
I always thought they were going to win.
Yeah, they're very good. Kurt was here. Did you see?
Kurt was here.
Kurt from Columbia. And Edith Tutvi. Shout out to Edith Tutvi.
So let's go down to the court as the players have 3 minutes.
Yeah, they're starting
remaining.
in about 3 minutes.
I
Elliot's
also have the
saying
mic
something.
on me, so conflict of interest.
Yeah, they say
anyway.
starting it up now. But
So they're gonna
this
go
is
into
the
serves now.
invite-only men's elite of the elite.
So we'll
This
introduce.
is like the hot shots of tennis.
Exactly. We'll introduce on the far side, you have Isaac Sasson and Charles Saka. Those are 2 usuals in our tennis tournaments against Solomon Fallis on the front left and Gabe Abadi on the right. 3 of the 4, it's pick your poison. 3 of the 4 are from Deal originally.
And still, I think.
Fallis is the Brooklyn guy. And so I will be operating as commentator and chair umpire, but if I commentate into the mic, I'll get in trouble.
And if
And Elliot Greenberg can get scary sometimes.
I say give it to Elliot Greenberg.
So the fully Deal team, Saka and Sasson will serve. Saka and Sasson to serve. I will be, if you hear me speaking in an accent, that's because I'm doing the chair umpire accent.
Still a fan of giving it to Elliot
2
from
minutes.
now. But if you want to
Vic
try
wants
to
me to give
manage
it to
both.
Elliot, but I'm kind of enjoying it now. So even if he asks for it, I probably wouldn't give it to him. At the beginning, I wasn't so into it, but now I'm kind of into it.
Now you have to pay attention to them and me.
Here comes Saka. He's going to take some practice serves.
Holy
And
crap.
You thought we were seeing high quality earlier, Vic, and we saw Schwartzbard and Casson take home the women's title, and we saw the Falix take home the family title.
Yeah, you're going to be able to watch us at SephardicSports.com.
As Charles Saka wants to know. No pressure, though.
Yeah, so I believe this is Charles Saka's first tournament married. I'm not sure if he was married this time. No, he was not. No,
Ask him. Why don't we ask him?
I videoed his proposal in the summer.
Hey,
so it
Vic's
can't
Vids
be.
by Vic.
Vids by Vic. If
First
you need
shout
a
out of the
proposal.
day. Took us a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're trying to find out if we got the Babolots. Looks like Saka and Sasson both use Babolot. And I honestly, my eyesight is failing me now on the other side. It looks like Fallis is using Wilson with green strings. You don't see green strings very often. And
Joe, some pregame predictions. Who do you think's
1
taking
minute.
this away?
I would say the Deal guys, Sasson and Saka. I've
You
seen
think-
them play before, and they're very talented.
Right.
They're
right.
impressing me with their serves. A very interesting flowing motion here from the Saka serve. And, I used to pray at 7:30 in West Deal every morning.
Then what happened?
Saka's often Hazan.
Yeah, he's a good Hazan.
Yeah, he knows his stuff.
He when he's not with a racket in his hand, he is by the podium, probably at West Deal.
Time.
He has a good voice. He's been doing
Saka
it for a
and
while.
Sasson to serve. Final set. To 8. I think we're playing to 8. That was a guess.
Elliot, till 8 or 6? 8.
Final set to 8. Tie break 7-0.
All right, that's Joey putting on an
That's
accent.
me doing the chair umpire accent.
They're called umpires
Loving it.
in
Loving it.
tennis?
I think
Joe, I haven't seen a smile on your face
the
like
only
this.
thing I think the only thing I'd rather do than be an MLB umpire is to be a chair umpire in tennis. I think I'd be very good at it. Correction out. Anyway, we're about to start. Sack and Sasson to serve.
I'd
Like I said.
Elliot can sit next to us, maybe.
And no. I will be holding the microphone and announcing the score for our viewers
Let's
and
ask
for
Elliot. Come on. Nope.
I will
That's
not
it.
give it up.
Power
Sasson
got to his head, folks. The power
Sasson
got
to
to his
serve.
head.
I'm holding the mic. I'm on
Look
the
at
broadcast.
Saka's intense concentration.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. Second serve.
Wow.
We noticed that they're not doing 3 on the first.
You got to speak up, kid.
They're not doing 3 on the first. Saka gets it. Oh, good net play. Foul is covering all angles. Saka as well. A baddie out.
I'll tell you why.
15 love.
I'll tell you why they have an advantage, deal people.
Tell me, Vic.
They're here all year round. There's definitely more land. They probably have tennis courts.
That's
They
true.
can practice.
That's true.
Ooh, the honks. I don't know about
so,
that.
Vic, your Brooklyn nativity is why you're not good at tennis?
15.
15 all.
Yes, my Brooklyn nativity.
So that was a beautiful down the line forehand there from lefty Phallus. In
Left.
doubles, it's always good to have ambidexterity, lefty, righty. So Phallus and Co have that. 15-30.
Yeah, so Ralph was confused as to why we didn't have a microphone.
Ralph and
We gave,
Vic.
I'm not going to say who, but we gave someone on the committee the microphone who then slipped it back in my bag, and I felt like Benjamin for a minute. Yeah. Someone slipped the goblet in my bag,
15-40.
and when they said, yeah,
15-40 and
they were
Saka
like,
and Sasson.
"You have
I
it." I was
picked
like,
to
"You
win
have it."
are in a little bit of trouble.
it was in my bag.
And Vic is still talking about that thing with Ralph.
Benjamin, I do Tanakh study, so I feel like I'm like
Sasson
above
to
everyone.
serve. It's a little long.
TannakhStudy.com.
Noticeably, I am announcing the score, but I am not the chair umpire, so I can't make calls.
Look at Saka's intense concentration.
It's crazy. Sasson again. There it is.
It's like he's posing for Mark Greenberg.
Ooh. These forehands are going very quickly, Vic. Vic, would you be able to get these going back and forth?
What do you mean?
Ooh,
What
beautiful at the
I
net.
do?
Beautiful at the net. Game Phallus Abadi. Phallus Abadi to serve. Final set 1-0.
Do they have to have an accent if you're a chair umpire?
Yeah,
or-
chair umpires have to have an accent, and I just did it. I just killed it right there. No, I'll be there tomorrow. I did. Yeah.
Are you doubting us, Elliot? Are you doubting the fact that we really announce it?
I'll say it again. 1-0.
I don't know. I'm
For those of you just joining us, it's 1-0.
feeling a little.
Elliot.
Yeah.
I did.
You can't hear it because the
Yeah.
mic is really far away. The system. Joey, speak a little louder. In other news, this time next week at this residence, there's going to be the famous end of summer Jerome blowout.
That's a thing.
That's a thing
Ah.
for the past few years.
You going?
My parents are going. There's a radio that they sent to everyone's house that you click play, and it says,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Ray showed me that thing.
no big deal, I'm going to self-promote myself a little. They needed, yeah, they're excited. The Jeromes are excited. They couldn't send to some people who are like in Brooklyn and in the city, so they called on me last minute. I made a little video inviting people. Just self-promotion. You need any videos, Vids by Vic, 917-838-0744.
Hey, that's the second Vids by Vic shout out.
There's going to be a lot.
As Phallus misses his first serve. It's
Are you gonna-
not 3 on the first. This is professional tennis.
Oh, she's saying that the others were not as
And there are
professional.
ball boys.
There are bull boys, but not a ref. I don't know who's managing the
Yeah.
budget on this one.
Good forehand there from Saka. Oh, Saka moves his arm like Nadal. He finishes over the head. That's notably Rafael Nadal style. Oh, down the line from Saka. Sasson finishes in the middle. There's Saka almost slipping. Oh
No
my
way, no way.
Love 15. Excellent point there from both sides. And
If
Abadi
I-
actually got that one to go, which
This
is really
just in
impressive.
from Ralph sitting
Phallus
behind
to
me.
serve again. Doubles tennis, all about positioning. You'll notice Phallus is positioning on the far left side of the court, the near left side of the court. 15 all.
So Ralph just said he snuck behind my ear and said, if you want to know real numbers, so far Food Fund pocketed 150K on the day.
That's a good amount of money.
I wasn't asking.
And they didn't even do a car.
Right, no car, no. Talk about small budgeting, and I wasn't ripping the fact that they didn't make money. I was ripping the fact that they got ball boys before ref. I don't know where their priorities are, but then again, I'm not running tournaments. I'm just behind the camera.
That's right. There's a good reason for that. Foul serves again. You got to be careful with how loud we are.
Are we really loud? I can't hear myself.
I can't either, but I'm scared that we're loud.
We've yet to get yelled at today, which is good.
Oh, double fault. 15-30. You're welcome, everybody, for announcing the score.
So let's talk about that Ray T food. Dairy hitting everyone with a surprise.
Ugh, I can't believe it. I had meat. I didn't get to have any pizza.
Yeah, I guess we see why they raised money.
Foul's
I mean,
having
they're
some
cutting
trouble with his
corners.
first serve. We're hoping for... And there's
Ooh.
another. 15-40.
So, what else going on today? So you don't have the wedding tonight, Joe?
I'm not invited to a wedding. I just got a barbecue.
Barbecue.
And I can confirm that Phallus does use a Wilson. 30-40.
Wedding of Vivian Waba to Zeke Dweck.
So it looks like 3 Babelots and a Wilson.
You have it?
And
It's 6:15. I could definitely still make it.
Phallus needs this serve.
Plenty of time.
And Ezekiel.
Where's my phone been?
And there's a... Game, sack assassin.
I don't have to shave. I can be there.
1 game all. Final set. Saka to serve.
We have a
Ask
question.
Elliot if he heard me say that one.
Elliot, did you hear that one? You heard that. I just want to make sure that you hear us. Yeah, we're calling Elliot out because he doesn't hear us when he doesn't want to.
And Saka serving.
Holy crap, it's
These
so
points are going
fast.
so 15 love. These forehands are going very fast. These players are very intense.
It's like
but
they have 5 hands.
and
I
they're
mean,
friends.
it's so fast.
they're friends. You gotta love. Look at this positioning here by Sasson. Unbelievably interesting. Because I can't even explain to you why.
Aren't you supposed to be...
Is that good? That was good? 30 love.
Aren't they
Did you see
supposed
that
to
shot
be above
I couldn't
the
even tell
serve?
if that was in. That was in on the line. Unbelievable. The positioning is everything. And these guys, the positioning by Sasson.
He
right
makes
here.
it look easy.
Exactly. And he knows exactly where to stand. These guys are clearly playing together for a while. 40 love.
I'm telling you, it's the deal advantage. You grow up and deal, you'll have more space.
You don't have a lot of other friends, so you play with these guys every day.
Exactly. Shots at deal. Only because Charles Saka jokes about it as much as me.
These two guys have chemistry going on with the rackets. They hit rackets after the points. Great serve,
It's like
a
a
little
secret
long.
handshake kind of thing.
So, yeah, exactly.
Except for not secret because we're putting this on YouTube.
Exactly. Saka to serve at 40 love. 1-all. And it goes out. 40-15.
I gotta say, it's very interesting that women's tennis had the biggest crowd out of everyone.
You know
More
what?
than
It is
family.
interesting.
I do think that
People like G's.
that too, but I was gonna say because the under 25 is not here,
That's true.
so before that they had stuff to look
Game,
forward to.
Sasson, Saka. They lead 2-1. Final set. A baddie to serve.
So I was saying,
I'm freaking... Ask Elliot if you heard that one.
L. We heard that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this every game forever. Just so you know, forever, not just today. Like in 15 years, you're gonna say, "Hadjay, guys, we got it." But we're just gonna keep going forever. Yeah, 8 games, and he's gonna hear it another 8 times.
At least.
At
Hopefully
least.
more. Hopefully more.
Yeah, because he calls us out. What's up? He's very professional. Yes. So as we said in previous broadcasts, this is an HL tournament. That's what they're trying to do. The SY Open.
And you can see on the side the banners and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And then people talking.
So the crowd really cleared out. I think it's because this is not where everything is right now. As
Yeah,
we speak,
It's
there's
gotta be.
an
Gotta
under
be.
25 going on.
There's a wedding
There's
somewhere.
wedding. And then once you get 6:20, there's party. So give us the Miss
And,
Saad sitting behind us.
For those of you who do not know, last match we did was the women's finals, and I just got this text from champion Ruth Schwartzbard's daughter. Sick. My mom is so good.
Sick. My mom is so good.
15 love.
we get a party update by Miss Saad
there a
sitting
party?
behind us?
Party update?
Party update? Any parties going on right now? There's some music going on behind us. Oh, Salbatesh, I heard about that.
I like Salbatesh. She's in my grade.
Invite only.
15 love.
It's a very
I wasn't
big,
invited.
very
I
big
still like him.
slang, and like the lingo now is like the invite only. That's like the thing of the summer. Thank
It's a
you.
little bit much. 15 all.
Everyone's inviting for that invite only, but I think it's just to get.
You know what I noticed about tennis? There's
Tell
not
me.
as much cramping or bananas needed on the court.
Right. Nobody really got hurt. Thank God. There's not that much movement.
That's just
Okay.
false.
Okay.
Wow.
If you asked me yesterday, I
15,
would have said
30.
that.
Good stuff there on the Shank winner by Charles Saka.
Speaking of shakers, were you there a couple weeks ago?
No. Shank.
Shank.
Not
Oh, like the
shake.
shank bone.
Zabadi has been having trouble serving into
Zecher
the head
lekorban
court.
chagiga. Kind of shank.
Zabadi again. There he is.
I think it's the egg that's
Ooh,
zecher
too
lekorban
easy there.
chagiga.
Too easy there for Phallus.
I don't think we say
30 all.
anything for the shank bone. I think we just eat it right after the egg or right before.
Zecher lekorban
Chagiga
chagiga.
is the egg, and then we just like kind of eat the shank bone. No one's really sure if you should eat it before the egg, after the egg, and then you
Right.
just kind of just eat the rice because you haven't seen
Right.
it.
So that's why Charles Saka didn't say anything except for sorry after that Shank winner. Ooh, beautiful.
Right. He's also supporting the Nike outfit. Love it.
40-30.
Love the Nike. I think it's socks as well. Socks, shirt. I think Stella's been dressing him. That's why he's been looking good lately.
Is Stella his wife?
Stella.
Stella also a deal person?
Stella. Yeah, I mean, we are the minority right now at this tournament. Do we have a visual?
Game, Phallus Abadi, 2 games all, final set.
We do-
Sasson to serve.
We see Saka's dad in the crowd. Right
We
over
looked
there in
at
the
Elliot, but
pink.
he wasn't looking at us. What's his name?
Sammy. Yes, Sammy. I don't know why I went
Sammy
blank
Saka.
just now. Sammy.
Now
Saka.
that I was talking on the mic, I feel like everything I say is being captured by the mic.
Right. So you're poisoned.
It's very hard to.
Is
Ooh,
that
tries to go
Salbatesh that we hear behind
out.
us?
That was good.
Or is that just another party?
15 love. Good serve there. Good first serve there by
If it's on
Sasson.
Ocean Avenue, then yes.
Sasson had made an appearance at Schluch a couple weeks ago.
He's been making appearances, by the way.
There you go. I
Past
missed him
2,
this
3
week.
weeks. Yeah, he wasn't there.
We're always happy to have Schluch,
Yeah. 48 Neptune,
Northern Ocean.
6 o'clock. Saturdays, all are invited for.
Ooh, and that's
Sufficient
double
shape.
fault. 15 all.
So it does look like it's in a rain. For some reason, nobody's willing to say that. I mean, not for some reason, because it rained last week.
Sasson says ball when he needs a ball.
I mean,
Oh, shout out to Albert Beta, who works for Hatzalah and does the courts.
yeah, these guys, anyone who does Hatzalah is great enough, and then do other things on top of that, like be a person,
Who does the courts?
or like get married, or like, I don't know, anything in life. Yeah, that's just like a superhero to me.
Ooh, off the net court. 15-30.
It's part of the gas. That's why he has an accent. Do we have to put up with this? Do we have to answer all the questions, or
Kiss
can
her,
we
kiss her,
pretend
kiss
like
her.
that we don't hear her? Should we just kiss her? All right, we'll
The
pretend we don't hear
positioning
her.
by
Okay.
Saka here is we're going to ask him about it if they win in the post-game interview. I'm very curious to hear why they do that. That's in. 15-40.
Elliot Cohen joining us in the booth, brother
Yeah.
of Joey Cohen, wearing the largest polo I've ever seen on a little kid.
That's my brother. Boston lost today 9-1.
Nice.
Speaking of Yankees.
We weren't speaking of the Yankees.
Oh, caught him cheating.
There's nothing to do about that.
Game. Phallus Abadi. They lead 3-2. Final set.
I don't think you have to say final set each time.
Phallus to serve.
I
Anyway,
like that half sec that you give, and then
the
say who
Yankees
served.
play at 8 tonight on Sunday Night Baseball ESPN.
Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun,
Boston
dun.
lost. They got swept by the Tampa Bay Rays. Yankee fans know that feeling. But an opportunity nonetheless to cut the lead to 6 games, which
We
is
got
big.
the thumbs up just now from Elliot Haddad that he won. That he won. 8-3.
8-3. Murray Miz
not
champ.
happy
He is
that
not
Victor was
happy.
not there. It's not my fault. Listen, they told me to stay here. I follow orders.
Murray is not happy.
Murray, he's rarely happy. Rarely happy with the situation when it doesn't go his way.
Yeah, Murray. Vic, tell us a little bit about Murray and the Barkai basketball team.
But Murray was the Barkai basketball team.
And were you a part of that team?
I was not. I'm not one to brag. Okay, I am. I was on the Barkai Suns for 3 of the 4 years that I could have. I don't think I tried out. I want to say I didn't try out 5th grade.
Coach Sally, Coach Uncle Sally.
Coach Freddie Nesser, then Coach Sally, Uncle Sally.
Fouls to serve, up 3-2.
He
up
was
a
the
break.
best. Wow, in. There's only so far you can jump.
In. 15 Love. Great lob return there on a ball that his teammate mistakenly called out by Phallus.
Yeah.
Again, positioning. Look at Phallus on the near left side.
It's all about positioning, Joe.
Exactly. And Saka and Sasson have interesting positioning as well. They're pretty much giving him the down the tee.
Down the
If you see
LT.
that.
Speaking of LT,
Speaking
you
of
think he
LT,
won?
I hope he did.
I mean, I don't really have to check because I'm assuming he won.
Double fault there. 15 all. And we have an insight here from Elliot Cohen.
Hi.
Hi, says Elliot Cohen.
Is the guy wearing the black shirt a lefty?
Yes, he is. That's Phallus. He is a lefty.
Joe, a lot of people going to college today, going to Israel for the year. Flappers just posted. Looks like Moreshet, Yerushalayim got a bunch
Hey.
of kids. Edith Tatzvi got a bunch.
Second service.
I can't see anyone else. But yeah, that pretty much ends summer once college starts. Joe, what are you doing this year? I know you only have like 1 or 2 classes left. You have any plans?
I just lost track of the score, so
You're just going to pretend that you don't have the mic.
yep.
Yep. He's going to find out soon that we don't know the score. No. That was out.
Out.
What's the score? 30 all, because I am not
30 all.
ask. Like you are, Joey.
It's 30 all. I
You
knew it was
are a
30 all.
baby.
I knew it was 30 all.
Just want you to
Good
acknowledge.
serve, good serve. Good communication
No.
as well. 30-40. And a break point here for Saka and Sasson, an opportunity to break back, very important to capitalize on these. As you know, when Federer loses, it's because he can't convert break points. Sasson with the cross-court return. Going back and forth with Phallus here. Righty lefty. Let's see. Oh, and that's the game. Game, Saka, Sasson. 3 games all, final set. Saka to serve. And they break back. Capitalizing on break points, like we said, is huge. Phallus misses a cross-court forehand. Victor just left, and I have no idea where he went. I hope he comes back real soon. I miss him. Ooh, excellent there by Sasson. Cross-court, and Saka, just a miss-hit, goes long. Love, 15. Here by Elliot Cohen in the booth.
Hi.
That's my brother. And Saka's going to serve down love 15. Elliot, did you see Barbara's mom win?
I did.
Was she good?
I didn't see the game though.
15 all. 3 games all here at the beautiful home of Esther and Joey Jerome at 1055 Ocean Avenue at the first annual SY Open. Elliot, is this your first time at the SY Open?
It is. I think is this the first SY Open?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's the first time.
Second service.
Joe, you're lucky I came.
First service.
You're very lucky I came. If I cannot come, then what do I have to do with Joey? Not say I have to do.
Oh, good return there by Saka. Good get. And it goes out.
Out.
30-15. It's very, I gotta admit to our viewers that it's very challenging for anybody to commentate and announce the score, because you lose track in a second. 40-15. There's clapping from the Saka clan on the top right of your screen. This will be a big hold here, the first in a little while for either side. Saka with the flick of the wrist. And there it is. Game, Sasson and Saka.
Game.
They lead 4-3. Final set. Abadi to serve. 4-3. I said it. You didn't hear it? 4-3. Sasson Saka. Final set. A baddie to serve. Elliot said he didn't hear it, but he heard. I said it.
When you say other things first, it like muffles the rest. You don't get to hear it.
Yeah, Joey.
So it's 4-3. We're on serve. And Elliot's going to have to say goodbye
Goodbye.
and give his headset to Victor.
So I
And
was
Vic's
just
back.
replaced. I don't
Yeah.
know how I feel about that. I went for 2 minutes to talk,
Yeah, where were you?
calm Murray Mizrahi down.
You left in the middle of the broadcast.
Yeah, it was in between games. But he said he won. We don't really know who we beat. Doesn't really matter. And he was
Baddie's going to serve.
really giving me a earful or mouthful or whatever the saying is about not videoing him. And he's like, no, it's 'cause I don't know. Just video me. And then he was told by Victor Z, oh, by the way, you guys have U.S. Open tickets. And his eyes lit up and said, what? He said, yeah, Arthur Ashe tomorrow. He said, what section? He said,
1:30.
section 1 something. And he goes, oh. And then he just didn't know what to say because he was done yelling at me, which I don't know why he would yell at me. I have nothing to do with it. I just, leaving once I'm set up.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
It's a classic Mario Miz.
Mari, his eyes really
Out.
lit up.
Do you, Danny, 30 love?
We're not sure the score. We'll ask Charles in a
I
minute
think 30
because
love.
Joey is too afraid to do anything
It's
in
30
life.
love, it's
And
30
what would he
love.
do without me? What else is going on in the community these days? Anything going on this week?
30-15.
Oh, the SBH,
15-30. Correction.
the SBH golf outing is tomorrow. I think I'm videoing it. Don't know what it is. You can find the video on Vids by Vic.
30 all.
Third plug of the day. Third plug of this broadcast.
It was out. I thought it was out. I thought it was out. Nobody cares what you think, Robin. I thought it was out.
Thank you, Joey. We care what you think.
Good call. Thank you, Vic.
All right, so it's getting a little dark out here.
Oh, the ball boy just missed the ball.
Got a little
Okay, people are talking too much irrelevant stuff, and I'm losing track of the score, and I don't like it. 30-40.
You see, old Joey Cohen, who didn't have a mic in his hand before he was all mighty and powerful, wouldn't say that because he would care more about the broadcast.
I do
And-
care more about the
Ah,
music.
So,
Deuce.
I always like to add a little bit of juice in the videos.
Is it Deuce? Okay, we're not really sure how Deuce works because they've been playing around with it a little. And if this is just the final point of the game automatically or not. So we'll see what happens here. Ooh, wow, this is very, very good point. Ooh.
Sponsored by Brooklyn Batter.
Game. Advantage. Phallus Abadi.
Did you say game and then advantage?
Because we weren't sure about how the Deuce is working today
So
in
you
this
just
tournament.
took 50-50 and you were...
Yeah, that's a lob.
Oh
That's a
my
lob and a half.
God.
Sack.
Wow.
Wow.
Did I yell wow? Out.
Game. Sasson Saka. They lead 5-3. Final set. Sasson to serve.
So as I was saying, I always like to add a little bit of juice.
Sponsored by Brooklyn Batter.
All right, Dale. I always like to add a little bit of juice in here and leave you
Not
guys
Deuce.
on a cliffhanger. We did say that Sasson in front of us here came to Schlush a couple times. What we did not say is who he came with. Now, I'm not going to say her name because I didn't know if they're a thing, if they... Wow. Gorgeous. I still don't know if they're a thing
Love 15.
or if they're more than a thing or less than a thing. But he came numerous times with her, and then I just saw her, and I said, hey, who are you here for? And she said, no one. And I said, may I mention this in the broadcast? And she said, no, please don't. So I'm mentioning it in the broadcast without saying her name. A little bit of, guys, if you want to figure that out.
And I am extremely tempted to say her name. But
Joe,
I
you
will
know who we're
not.
talking about, right?
I do.
Okay, good. She'll watch this later, and I hope we didn't
Going
just
for
like.
a deal guy though. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know who's going for who. I really don't know if they like each other. I might have just ruined everything. Maybe she just had a crush on it. I don't know.
15 all.
But you gotta add the juice. That's how you get the views. But
That's
good juice, good
good
juice,
juice. Good juice.
Good juice.
Juice. Good juice.
good juice, good juice.
Good deuce.
Schlush is gonna take credit if they end up together again.
Wow,
If they
would
like
be
each
another,
other, or
would
only
be
if
another credit.
would be another. There's two
that
in the works.
wristband looks like an Apple Watch, but it's not one.
It's probably the Bailey thing.
You guys run sluice?
We do run Schlush. Thank you for asking. As a
And
fan.
that goes out. Second serve coming. Oh, the thing that tracks your serve.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
That's
either
pretty
that
cool.
or he's
I've
just like
never
a
seen that.
style guy.
I got a barbecue tonight. Pretty excited because I was good.
Is it a barbecue?
That was a sick shot. That was a sick shot. But we don't use sick so much anymore. We're trying to cut down on sick because Dr. Schwartzbar doesn't like when we say sick to mean good.
Because sick, he deals with sick patients.
Exactly.
Right.
He said, in my world, sick means something else.
How insensitive of
Ooh, and
us.
Zach
How
misses it.
insensitive.
30 all.
Of
30
us.
all.
What were we saying?
Again, high quality.
They should just call it the High Quality Open next year.
They should. We should
You going to-
recommend that.
You going to HQ? High Quality? Yeah, I'm going to HQ.
HQ.
Remember that thing?
HQO. High quality open.
HQO, I like that. But then it's like, is it bowl for
Ooh,
Israel?
excellent forehand return. Cross court. 30, 40.
So tonight, is it just the boys at the barbecue, or is it a barbecue?
No barb. Just the boys.
So it's just the
I was
queue.
told no girlfriends
What about wives?
or people not in the chat. Nobody invited is married. Oh, and it lands in. Deuce. Nifty volleying there from Saka at the net.
Do you know Vivian's
baddie let it go.
wedding, Westdeal?
Oh,
Confirmed?
and a meeting at the Mount. Vic, we got a meeting at the Mount. Don't encourage.
I'm not encouraging, but I'm just curious where the wedding is. Brothers of Israel. One of those. Brothers of Israel. All right.
Here's a baddie. Going back and forth with Sasson. We haven't seen a good old-fashioned back and forth for a little while. A baddie with the lob, slice backhand. Takes the volley very deep. Saka's, oh, that was very quick. That was very quick, Vic. That's in. This is out.
All right. We're all clapping it up for something.
Advantage. A baddie, phallus. Advantage fouls and a baddie here in a big game. At 5-3.
Wow. Even when they're pissed, they're good.
Especially when they're pissed, they're good. That's what's scary.
No, it's not like a, ugh, take the bull. It's a... Whew, are we okay?
And everyone's okay. We're all friends here.
All right.
Game, phallus, a baddie.
It's a good thing.
Saka Assassin leads 5-4. Final set. Phallus to serve.
It's a good thing the guy who does the lines is also at Salah.
Yep.
Times like
But
this.
everybody's okay.
We gave him the thumbs up. He did not look.
We gave Charles the thumbs up, but
If
I don't know Charles, but he seems like a guy.
great guy,
Seems like a guy that I would want to know.
great guy. You do want to know.
Is his brother Elliot?
Yes.
Elliot and I go way back.
Yes,
We were
yes,
in Camp
yes.
All Sport together in 7th grade, and he was the first person I told when I created a Twitter account.
Wow.
And I was the first person I know that created a Twitter account. My
You were the
dad's laughing at us.
You were the first person that you knew.
I am the first person I know, like I know personally, that made a Twitter account.
I don't understand.
My
Anyways,
first tweet ever was, "I'm sick.
I am.
I am, no apostrophe, sick."
Wow.
Because I was sick. It was late at
Right,
night.
right. Yeah, I figured you were sick.
I followed
But
like Ocho Cinco, those guys
Sick-
back then.
Sick in a
But Elliot
not so
Zaka,
good
if
way.
he watches this broadcast, which he will, because everybody watches the broadcast, he'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
We may have to get him in the booth for this.
Is he here? I don't know. Let's see him.
He's probably here. I'm wondering why I don't see
I
him.
don't see him. Maybe he's away. Anyway,
If Mark
serving at
Greenberg doesn't have
4-5,
at
serving at
least
4-5 here is Phallus. And that's a double.
If Mark Greenberg doesn't have at
fault.
least 50 pictures of Charles Saka,
Love 15.
like with that straight look when someone else is serving.
Mark Greenberg, deal guy.
Really?
Is he a deal guy?
Mark Greenberg?
I'm pretty sure he's a deal guy.
I thought he was a Shada Shalom guy.
Oh, he might be Shada Shalom guy.
I'm
Might be.
like
You might be right.
I'm like 100% sure that he's a Brooklyn guy. Maybe he originally was from Deal,
Love 30.
but then again, weren't we all?
15-0.
Wondering if Elliot Sack is in the crowd. I don't see him. I see
This
his brother,
scorekeeping is very hard.
his father. Oh, look who's now having to choose between the broadcast and the mic, and is choosing the mic.
Wow. Missed the serve.
Do you think they practice like with that machine, like in like those movies? when
I'm
people have
trying not to
tennis
announce the double faults because I don't like double faults. It makes me feel bad.
court?
Because they suck. They suck. It's the worst feeling ever when you double. It's really the worst feeling
It's
ever.
like missing 2 foul shots.
Yeah.
But worse.
So the score's 15-30. I'll tell you guys, but I won't tell the court
Right.
because I feel
It's a
bad.
very bad feeling.
Well, that was going out. Bad move there by Sazin. Excellent serve there from Fallis. His best of the day for sure,
Wow, that was in.
and that's in.
I don't know
Great
what this
serve
is.
there.
Joe, you did this. Is this in?
This means in.
This means
This means out.
it's like, oh, it's like Tamim.
Yeah. And
It's like
it's game
Tamim
point,
at the
break point here
Sefer Torah.
to make it 6-4. Ooh, excellent there. Deuce.
What's these scoring games, Joe?
6, 5-4, 5-4,
5-4.
5-4. It's 4 serving 5. Very intense at deuce here. Fouls to serve. We don't care about foot faults. Let me just make it very
Yeah,
clear.
we don't care about flip flops.
foot faults. Foot faults. And there's
I
a double.
thought you said flip flops the first 3 times.
Advantage. Sasson Saka. Vic said that the party guy's here. I don't know who it is. I'll
Just
be
take
honest
a
with you.
mid-broadcast
Second
selfie.
serve. This is a big second serve here. He gets it. There we go. It's such an advantage for Fallis to be lefty here. Oh, that is a great point. Vic, we have been seeing such good points. Deuce. We have been seeing such good points here from all aspects of. There you go. We got Deuce here for Fallis and a baddie. This is a huge point here. Ooh, and Saka comes right at a baddie and gets it. Advantage, Sasson Saka.
Joe, did you check out Sephardic Sports, the story?
No, can I see it?
Yeah, on your phone.
Oh, my phone's dead.
Well, then you can see it later.
Vic's being annoying.
It's all about the views, folks. It's all
My
about the
phone's
views.
not actually dead. I'll check it.
There it is. The truth comes out.
Oh, and a double there. Game, Sasson, Saka. They lead 6-4. Final set. Saka to serve.
Time up.
6-4. It's a big game here. Love 15. Vic, you gotta notice the little flick of the wrist that Saka does when he throws the ball up.
Yeah.
Or his serve. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Just watch it. Here it comes. And there it is. You see it 1 second, next second it's gone. Deep. 15 all. Trying to keep track of the broadcast and the score. It's so hard. Good return, but it was out. That's a good call. 30-15. The Saka Sasson team is being handed a huge advantage here
Because they're from Deal.
because they're good friends. And you'll see that positioning. How do they decide when 30-all? How do they decide when he's going to stand in the right box and when he's going to stand in the left box? You know, Vic, I hope they win, not because I'll be right about who I predicted, but mostly because I want to ask that question. 40-30. Good spinning serve there from Saka. Beats the forehand of a baddie. My mom's in a baddie. I wonder if we're related.
It's a good question.
I guess I would ask him that if he won.
Your mom's in a baddie. Y or I? Is that it?
Game. Sasson. Saka.
Are we done?
I don't think
No.
so.
Okay.
They lead 7-4. Final set. A
Would
baddie to serve.
be really funny if the last thing I said was a baddie with an I or a baddie with a Y, and then.
My mom's in a baddie with an I, not an IE.
Oh, okay.
Just an I. I don't know this guy.
Right. Hey, it could be that
Who are you waving to, Vic?
Just waving to my friends.
Oh, just waving to his friends.
Always waving.
Anyway.
To friends.
So we got 7-4 here in favor of the Deal guys, and they're taking an extra second warming up.
So now, did you see this story? Wow. Guy flew into a wall like Jeter in 04.
Wow, that is just a great point there from
That
both
guy
sides.
just flew into the wall like Derek
15 love.
Jeter on July 1st, 2004, running into the stands to catch that pop-up
Vic, that was
against the
pretty
Red
impressive.
Sox. Yeah, I know.
Oh, this is such good tennis. Down 7-4. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. We good?
30 love. Just want to make sure Sasson's okay. He looks good. And everyone's happy that he's good.
Everyone.
Some people more specifically than others. That's
Define
great
that
effort.
how you will, people.
Vic, you can literally pick 90% of the points to put on Instagram, and it would be a good pick. That's how
So
good
it
this
looks like
tennis
it's
has
going to be a
been.
long night for you, Joe.
Coming up
gonna
with
have-
captions.
And picking out the videos. I've been picking up your slack this summer, but now that you're free,
It's true, I am free.
you're going to need
Vic has
to...
been picking up my slack in terms of Instagram.
That's why we've been getting some extra views.
We gaining popularity,
But now Joey's back, and he's going to be doing that. And,
and the views will go back down.
Yep. Yep. It will.
Good slice backhand lob. And Sasson charges. It's crazy. The positioning, the thought that has to come into the positioning is insane. Insane. If that lands in. Oh, it's deep. It's deep. That's a great lob and a great point. Game. Falasabadi. Sasson and Saka lead 7-5. Final set. Saka to serve. Sasson to serve. And Sasson is serving for the match here at 7-5. A baddie held to stay alive. Let's see if they have a little bit more fight in it. This could be one of the better comebacks we've seen in really since the last match's 2-0 deficit for Schwartzbart and Casson before they came back. There's a shank from Sasson. A baddie comes cross court. Sasson goes right down the middle. Fantastic power forehand there by Sasson. 15 love with some emotion as well. A great job there, and then you see Saka's positioning. Second serve was out. That's a fault. Falto. Ooh, and that's out. 30 love. 2 points away. Sasson and Saka. Intensity rising. What does a baddie have in him? Is it a power return? Is he going down the line? Saka tends to leave the alleys open, but he hasn't gotten picked off yet. That time he covers. Sasson comes across. Oh, and Saka a little bit too overzealous. 30-15. Saka a little overzealous at the net. But still 2 points away. 35. Cross-court return. Always interesting to see where they go with the returns. Fallis going across. Thought about down the line, didn't go for it. Same. Back and forth we go. We don't see this very often. See if he picks on a backhand. It's hard to get there with their in the near court. And there's the smash to set up match point. Championship point for the Deal Boys. Saka and Sasson. 40-15. Championship point here from Saka and Sasson. Let's see if he can put it away. Maybe an ace. That's a good serve. Here we go. And it's out. 40-30. Another championship point
Let's see if they can take it home.
for Saka and Sasson. Can they put it away here or do? Yeah. You don't announce on. You can't announce another thing.
You
You're not
can't announce
supposed to.
match point. It's a good thing you don't have the
Oh,
mic.
Here we go. This is it, folks. Oh, and there it is. Game, set, and match. Saka and Sasson. 8-5. And that'll wrap it. And that'll wrap it up. Congratulations to the champions. We will be having mincha by the food tent in 10 minutes. Stick around. That's the moment that you've been waiting for. Mincha by the food tent in 10 minutes. Sunset is fast approaching. Anyway.
So yeah, we'll see you guys in a few minutes when we have them in the booth.
Yep. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Good evening. Mincha's in 5 minutes if you're trying to make it, Charles.
Definitely trying to make it.
You know, we got a lot of questions for you. I want to ask you first what you had for breakfast this morning.
Prayed in West Steel Shul.
7:30?
7:30 minyan. Missed the silicha.
Oh, man.
I had 2 eggs.
I guess you
with,
didn't mind. I guess you didn't mind.
Yeah, 2 eggs with the quarter yolk each, a banana, and regular Cheerios, 2% milk.
2%? You're a 2% guy.
2% guy.
Okay.
Really a low fat, but that's what they had.
All right.
Non-fat.
Anyhow, so, you know, you're a deal guy. As much as you love to admit it, you're a deal guy and you were playing with another deal guy. What does the deal connection do for you? How does that make you guys a potent team?
You know, people have basketball. They grow up with the court. We got the tennis court. We have the room. We got the land. We got the grass.
You
We
got
got
the
the
time.
clay. We got the time also. We have nothing to do.
Yeah.
So, you know, tennis is a great sport. It's a deal sport. As everybody knows, deal usually wins these tournaments. They're 10% of the pop, 90% of the titles. So
There you go.
we're used to it.
That's what it is. And is this your first tournament win of the year? Have you won another one earlier?
We haven't won another one. Actually, Isaac beat me in a singles tournament.
There you go.
It was a great match.
So how'd you guys
in the-
decide to start playing together? Like for
Actu-
this tournament, let's say.
So we actually used to always play together in high school because we were the 4th and 5th best kids on a team.
Doesn't
So
seem
there's
that way
3
now.
singles, and then the next best kids are doubles. We actually won a tournament in 10th grade against the other yeshivas, and then honestly we never ever played doubles without each other since
There you
10th
go.
grade of high school.
That's the story.
Yeah.
So this is also your first tournament win as a married man.
As a married man, yeah.
So, do you think it's because you're married that you won the tournament?
I think so.
How much credit do you give your wife?
You know, all the credit in the world. There's no outside thoughts while you're playing. Everything's set. Everything's, complete, comfortable, and there's no other things in your mind other than getting the W.
There you go. And technical question. I'm going to ask Isaac the same question. We noticed that some of the time you position yourself in the server's box. Is that a calculated decision? Is that something that
You're saying
you
when
guys
we're
work on? When, let's say, Isaac's serving from the
Yeah.
left side, you stand in the left box.
So Sal Fallis is a lefty.
That's right.
So Sal's forehand would go to Isaac's backhand. Sal has a very deep topspin shot. So the goal in that is to try to take away him hitting Isaac a high backhand. So if I stand on that side, if Sal hits a high ball, it'd go to Isaac's forehand, and then we'd be in a better place in the point.
And who comes up with that? Who coaches you guys? How do you guys realize that that was the right move? Because you can see that it flummoxed him throughout the day. He wasn't
Yeah.
able to go. He couldn't go. He
What
couldn't
was-
go to
I
the
need a
left
definition
side.
on that one.
It confused him. It gave him a very hard time.
Yeah, that's tennis 101 at this level. It's when you're playing a lefty on that side, it's a very important thing to do, especially with a guy like Sal. Not 101. I mean, I apologize, but it's
For
a
those of you
strategy.
viewers who didn't know
It's-
why. Who
It's
didn't
a
know why.
strategy that that's commonly used against lefties on that side.
There you go. So, Charles, congratulations. You going to the U.S. Open tomorrow night with Isaac? Is that what's going to
I'll
happen?
be in Orlando, so
Oh, what are you doing with the tickets?
maybe we'll give Isaac the tickets to a guest.
Guest Isaac and to be named.
and TBD.
I hope he's ready to tell us who the guest is because we're going to pressure him.
She
I'll
was,
also be
she was
there.
in the crowd.
For those of you who are wondering, if Isaac doesn't tell us, I will be at the U.S. Open tomorrow night, and I will keep my eyes open. I know exactly where they're sitting, so I will report it back to our fan base.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charles. Have a good one.
Thank you.
And
Have a great night.
enjoy the trophy, and enjoy Orlando. First and foremost, who we going to the U.S. Open with tomorrow night?
There's a nice girl named Stella Saka who will be joining
Recently
me.
Saka.
Recently Saka
Saka.
used to be sit. Deal.
Deal. That's the most important thing. So I'll start you off easy, like I started Charles
Thank
off.
you.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
Nothing. I don't eat breakfast before I play.
He doesn't eat breakfast before he plays. So Charles had enough breakfast for the two of you and 2 quarter yolks, which
Oh,
is
wow.
Which is important. Anyway,
Gotta step up
okay,
my
so
game.
we asked Charles all the technical, boring stuff.
Okay.
Now I want to ask you a couple of field questions.
Sure.
You get out there onto the court. You get broken in the first game.
Right.
And
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome. That was on your serve, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
What are you thinking at that moment? You and Charles look at each other on the switch. What are you thinking at that time? You worried? You concerned?
So we're used to playing with each other, so we're pretty comfortable out there.
We heard
But
10th grade.
anytime
yeah.
I start off a match in front of a bunch of people at Joey Jerome's house, a little shaky.
Yeah.
Always a little bit shaky. The butterflies are going, but you just gotta focus. You play your game, and you give it your all.
There you go. And you guys came back. Talk about your opponents for a second, right?
Sure.
We know the lefty Sal has caused trouble to people throughout this whole tournament
For
today.
sure.
Abadi's a good player.
Mhm.
You guys knew what you had on the other side of the court. What's your game plan going in?
Honestly, our game plan is just play the way that we're used to playing. Hit our ground strokes, make sure both of us come and attack double net, hit our first serves, and finish off points as quickly as possible.
You guys did a fantastic job. The quality of tennis, I think, here all day was really special, really good.
Top notch.
Family, friends in attendance? Any
Plenty.
notable
We
people?
had Saka's, his grandma, who's my #1 fan.
There you go.
My parents, my sister, and my brother-in-law. A little special someone else on the side. It was good.
Yeah, that's good. Stella.
Stella.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys are gonna repeat next year. What's the plan
Listen,
with that?
this is what we aim to do.
There you
We
go.
don't come to lose. We play to win.
Okay, so congratulations, Isaac.
Thank you.
Where's that trophy going? Where are we putting it?
That's going right on top of the armoire with the rest of the trophies.
There you go. The
Yeah.
rest of the trophies. That's what we
Yeah.
like to hear. And we hope you go tomorrow night to U.S. Open. We got first match at the night is Serena.
Oh, wow.
Second night is Nadal against Ferrer.
I did. You're missing a good one, Saka.
And you have Del Potro. Donald Young on Armstrong, the second match.
Wow.
I'll be at the Del Potro match. Del Potro's my favorite player. But this isn't about me. It's
Good
about
guy.
you and Stella going tomorrow night to the U.S. Open. Stella, congratulations on getting tickets to the U.S. Open.
How
We know
much-
he's taking Stella.
How
and
much is it
he's
to
so
cancel
honest.
a flight to Orlando?
How much is it? Why are we going to Orlando?
Business.
Work. Business. All right. Now you let Isaac take care of business on the home court.
That's right.
So congratulations,
Thank you.
Baruch.
Thank you so much.
Is that the thing that tracks your serve, or what is that?
No, this is just a sweatband.
Oh, there you go. That's all it is. Vic told us earlier on the broadcast. Let me explain before I look like an idiot.
Sure.
Vic told us earlier on the broadcast that someone in the tournament was playing with a wristband that tracks your serve speed.
Wow.
So we said that that's a cool sweatband.
Thank
You
you.
don't know if that's if
No.
it's a special one, but I guess not. Anyway, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Thanks
you got
for having me on the show. I
No,
appreciate
no
it.
problem. Thank you for coming.
Of course.
We're looking forward to having you next year.
Sounds good.
See you. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Have a good one.